Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to me being unable to find someone that'll give me a haircut I like. Today we're going to be checking out Extreme Cheapskates. It's kind of like a compilation of Extreme Cheapskates clips, and it's going to piss you off. I think it's impossible for any reasonable person to watch this and not get pissed off. And I figured, you know, let's get pissed off together.
All right, folks. There you go.
What is that?
Now, I've actually seen this whole episode. This is a clip from a whole episode I saw. And this dude, he's one of the worst ones I've ever seen because he's got like $100,000 just sitting in his bank account that his family doesn't even know about. And this dinner is their yearly, we're going to go out to a restaurant. His compromise for making everybody's life miserable all year is he's going to take them out to eat once per year. So this year, he decided he was going to figure out a way to also skimp on this. So he takes them to a buffet. There are 6 of them. And he, without them being involved, goes and buys 3 plates, stacks them with food, and brings them to the table. So everybody doesn't even get their own plate now. They waited all year for this. They got all dressed up. They got all excited. They waited all year for this. And he didn't even get everybody their own plate. And then had the fucking nerve to be like, but I got all your favorites.
For 3
That's
plates?
delicious. I know I got your favorites.
You only paid for 3 plates?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I don't even get a plate?
If I have more than this number of plates, then I have to pay for more people.
Yeah, that's how going to a buffet works. Everybody that goes in has to pay. I don't know how many buffets are letting people in that are not paying. I thought you had, as an individual, to go into a buffet, I thought you had to pay in case you were going to eat. So I don't even know how he managed to get everybody past the front door. Yeah, it's ridiculous and it's sad. That's another thing about most of these is like, if it's just one person, fine, it's interesting. It's your life. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. It's really hard for any of these episodes that are about one person to upset me because it's one person. It's not affecting anybody else. So fine, do whatever you want to do. If it's a couple even, fine. You know what I mean? It's the 2 of you. You either are in it together or one of you doesn't like it. And if you don't like it enough, you can leave. You can, you know what I mean? Again, it's kind of your own business. Kind of annoying, but not so bad. It's when the people have kids that it really starts to get under my skin. Because you can be as weird as you want to be. And that's fine. But don't impose it on kids. The kids didn't ask for any of this. They made none of these choices. They just got to put up with your bullshit until they're old enough to not have to put up with your bullshit. So keep the bullshit to a minimum if you can. All right. And I'm not talking about not having a lot of money and having to do what you have to do. Not at all what we're talking about. You're going to see as we go through this, there's people that are just being ridiculous for the sake of being ridiculous. And maybe they've got some sort of mental problem that needs addressing, and that's fine. But it doesn't make it any less infuriating to watch a 4-year-old have to put up with this bullshit. It's damaging on so many levels. And we're not going to get into the psychology of it all because it's not the point of the video. The point is that it pisses me off.
Oh, it's a bridge. It's a bridge. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. Whoa, it's not a slide. It's a bridge.
Hey, bro, relax. Is she going to get arrested for sliding on the bridge? Let her slide. What's your problem?
Whoa, Chloe! What is that?
What is that? It looks like a dirty old broken toy.
Kids leave toys all the time. If they're unclaimed, why not pick them up and take it home with you? Because they're free.
Why not just pick it up and take it home? Let's think about this critically for a moment. Why not pick up a dirty old broken toy that you found at a playground and take it home for your baby child to play with?
Missing 2 wheels.
She could still play with it, Vic.
Yeah, Vic, don't be a fucking idiot.
It's not easy for busy parents to keep romance alive.
What is with the segue? How did we go from picking up headless dolls and wheelless car toys to how difficult it is for them to find time to fuck?
But for Apple Malesio, a full-time model and mom, it's even more difficult. All of her spare time is spent slashing her family's expenses.
Well, then I feel like it's not fair to call it difficult objectively. It sounds like it's difficult because all she does in her spare time is ridiculous shit to save money.
It's hard to find time, you know, with Chloe, with me and him working. So It's good to keep the romance alive.
So then you know what? Take 15 minutes of that spare time and get them guts filled. Oh, God. Why does anybody watch this?
When we first had Chloe, I noticed her being more frugal than she normally was.
Have you ever seen anybody that seemed more stuck than Victor? I have not seen him look remotely happy for one I don't know what I was going to say. One minor moment? That's real stupid if that's what I was going to say. Maybe I was going for second. Maybe I was going for minute. I don't know what words got combined there, but it just sounded like fucking stupid nonsense about to come out of my face. And I thought about editing it out, and then I decided against it. Because if you can't handle me at my worst, whatever.
Suddenly, I stopped producing breast milk, so now I collect breast milk for my friends.
Huh?
Amy is from my yoga class. Jessica is actually one of my coworkers. Brandy, we do play dates with her.
Is this not one of the weirdest things you've ever seen in your life? If you stop producing breast milk and you need to get breast milk from your friends, fine, okay? I don't know enough about that world to know if that's a thing or not, okay? Fine. If that's what needs to happen, then that's what needs to happen, and that's fine. But to open the refrigerator and show us a bunch of labeled tit milk and start telling us about these people? Hey, don't do that.
Chloe prefers Jessica's milk over anyone else's breast milk. I mean, this is her fave. She'll drink the others, but this is more her preference.
This is just not something that should be part of this. Why are you sharing this? Why are you sharing it? This is not relevant to anything. Which of your friends' tit juice your baby likes the best?
Free breast milk saves Apple over $1,000 a year off the cost of fortified toddler milk.
Dude, did you see the way Vic looked at her? He hates her, dude. Vic hates her. So there's, one thing that we have in common at least.
Do you like it, Chloe?
Do you like it? Dude, it's breast milk. Like, yeah, it's fine. You know what I mean? It's like, it's what you have given me to drink. So does it matter? What are you going to do if I don't?
People buy baby wipes, moist towelettes, but instead I like to make them at home.
Now, this inherently, I don't have a problem with. Moist towelettes are kind of expensive. You're going to go through them a lot. If you've got a way to make moist towelettes, by all means, that's a pretty reasonable way to save money, right? Right?
Okay. There you go. You have moist towelettes.
No, you fucking don't. You've got soggy paper towels.
This is totally reusable still, so I put it in this container. And this one is Chloe's baby wipe, so I use the wipe to wipe her bum with.
What do you think is happening to the germs that you cleaned up with your soggy paper towel? What do you mean it's reusable? It was dirty as shit, and you put it in there with the baby's baby wipes? See, this is what I was talking about earlier in the video. If you want to be a fucking weirdo, be a fucking weirdo. It's fine. In your own home, doing your own thing, fine, because you're not hurting anybody else. You know what I mean? Be as weird as you want to be. You've got a kid, and at a certain point, somebody's got to draw the line. You can't discard your dirty, soggy paper towels that you just wiped down your table with into the same container that's holding the clean baby wipes for your baby. That seems like a problem. That seems like a problem somebody needs to get involved with. There's got to be a line. And you know what, Victor? You might have to be the one to draw it. So get on it.
I guess just recently we have this argument. Reusing the wipes in different ways like that should be discarded.
Yeah, I agree, Vic. I'm with you 100%, Vic.
A changing table is one of the most expensive things that a new mom has to buy. So instead of spending $200 on a changing table, I got mine for free at a gas station that was going out of business.
Huh?
Victor thought of the changing table as ugly and dirty when I first brought it home.
Wow, he did? Wow, what an unreasonable jerk.
But we washed the top layer and we cleaned it.
Does he not have access to the money or something? What's going on? Why didn't he just go buy a changing table and just end it? End the debate. Surely she leaves the house at some point. Throw that fucking thing away and get a real changing table. There's no discussion. No, I'm not even willing to have the discussion on this one. I'm gonna go buy some baby wipes that you're not allowed to put dirty wet wipes in, and I'm gonna go buy a changing table that didn't come out of a gas station. And too bad if you don't like it, because this is our baby. I'm gonna say it again. This is our baby. This is our child, and you're not gonna be wiping her ass with dirty, soggy paper towels you made by sawing a roll of paper towels in half and dunking them in soapy water. All right? Come on, man. You gotta make the move at some point that she's not gonna make. All right?
I mean, we can't sound like we can't afford a new changing table.
So if you can afford it, go buy it. What do you mean? What's happening? He must be locked out of the bank account. He must not have a debit card or anything, because just go do it. It's worth the fight, all right?
And as Apple has found ways to save on baby wipes and changing tables, she's also found a way to save $450 on diapers themselves.
Now, I haven't watched this. I don't know where this is going, but I have a feeling that whatever method she's come up with on saving money on diapers is really about to set me off. So I guess let's all get ready. Let's all get ready for whatever we're about to hear.
Why not use t-shirts to make reusable cloth diapers?
I was right. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off.
Dishes.
It's so difficult to watch this with kids involved. It's so difficult. They're going to have such a hard time growing up in this world with you raising them in a house like this, where after they play in that tiny little kiddie pool in the backyard, you bring in all the dirty dishes. Like they don't know that's weird until they find out the hard way that's weird. You know what I mean? Until they bring it up at school and just get relentlessly bullied for it. It's just going to be soul crushing for them to realize that every aspect of their life is weird to everyone else, and they're going to grow up so damaged. Like it pisses me off, dude. Look at their smug fucking faces. Look at that smug fucking dad, dude. They're so proud of this. They think this is so cool that they made it on TV for this, and they're just mistreating their kids, dude. Oh my God, it's so hard to watch.
I'm Melanie O'Brien.
And I'm Sean O'Brien.
And we're America's cheapest family.
Look how proud he is. Look how proud he is. Look at the parents' face and look at the kids' faces. The kids already know. They're already learning how fucking weird this is, and the parents are so proud of it. Oh my, it's so gross, dude. It's so gross. I hate it so much.
See? Fun and work.
Who wants bacon?
Also, look at where they're living. It's a seemingly pretty big 2-story house with a pretty nice sized backyard. What's going on? Why are you doing this? Why do you live in this and you're washing dishes in a kiddie pool in the backyard? What happened? I'm going to lose my fucking mind. There's no way they should be washing dishes in a kiddie pool in the backyard. There's no reason that should be happening.
That's our lifestyle. That's our way. Our pots and pans broke. The handles broke off. And instead of going out and buying brand new pots and pans, Sean made this wrench that doubles as a handle.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't make that wrench. No, he didn't make it. That's a stupid thing to say. He wrapped duct tape around the handle on a wrench that he bought, probably. that probably costs more than a replacement skillet that size would cost. You can get a skillet like that from the grocery store for like $7 or $8. It's really not that big of a deal, and it's a lot less obnoxious than what you're doing. So just buy a new one. That's a reasonable expense, right?
All right, kids, bacon's ready.
Quick note real quick that has nothing to do with anything really. The bacon is absolutely not ready. Not even close to ready. So
A sacrifice they claim has saved them over $30,000.
I like that they were all sitting at the table with a whole plate, like they were having a meal, and everybody got one piece of bacon. That was the family meal. One piece of bacon.
This is where we spend most of our time, in the living room. As you can see, we've got very sparse furniture.
Okay. It should be illegal. It should be illegal. That should be illegal. That's the living room. And she just used the word furniture to describe a lawn chair and an ottoman. And that should be illegal. That should be illegal, right? You shouldn't be allowed to have kids and do this. If it's just the two of you, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. You should not get to do this if you have kids. This is crazy. This is not out of necessity. Again, I'm not talking about people that are genuinely struggling to make things happen and doing their best. This is not those people. These people are being obnoxious for the sake of being obnoxious, and it should be against the law. And I can't take it anymore. This is gonna. We're done. We're done with any ability to be funny about this. It's pissed me off. So we're gonna wrap it up here. There's a lot more of this. If you guys like this for some reason, let me know and we'll do more of it. Because there's no shortage of this bullshit going on in the world. But we're gonna call this one here today. Because I can't take these people anymore. I'm already so pissed off at these people. So we're getting out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you did. And if you want to see more, we'll do more. Big shout out to my Patreon members. As always, I appreciate you guys more than you know. And we'll see you in the next one.